Hey everybody, it's Missy again. Thanks for joining me today. The layout that I'm making today, I'm using the Hot Right Now collection, and this is designed by a fellow YouTuber of ours. Her name's Claudia Van R, and she asked me if I would be interested in creating a layout with her new summer collection, and I said yes, yes, yes. I printed some of this out. Look at how pretty everything is. I just printed this out on some 8.5 by 11 white cardstock, and I didn't even take up the entire paper, so I could have technically made these embellishments a little bit bigger. But look how pretty. There are so many. I think I have 5 pages of ephemera and die cuts here. And she has created this collection. I think she has 4 different collections in her Etsy store, and I'll put all of her links below. But this is her summer collection, and it has got everything. Look at these cute little phrase pieces here. So pretty. I love the colors. These are right up my alley with my favorite colors. And so I did not print out every single piece, but I printed off bits and pieces that I thought I would use on this layout. So there's some wood grain paper, there's those cute little wonky stars, you've got some watercolor looks, some bright almost solids with just a slight design on it. Look at these circles. It looks like there's gesso already on there, and there isn't. That's exactly how she designed it. The cute sun with a little bit of the blue watercolor effect. Just a ton of things to use here. So check this out definitely, because you can print this out full 8.5 by 11. If you have a 12 by 12 printer, you can print them out that size, but I don't. So I just kind of played around with different sizes in response to what I wanted to create for this layout. So thank you to Claudia for asking me to do this, because I had a really good time doing it, and I definitely recommend you checking out her collection. Now, I'm embarrassed to say that as much as I use my Cameo, I still have not learned how to do the print and cut thing yet. So I printed out the embellishments here, and I just took my scissors and cut them out off camera the old-fashioned way. Did not bother me one bit. I kind of like doing it. So yeah, I'm kind of old school that way, I guess. These pictures that I have are perfect for this collection. The blues match perfectly. These are pictures of me and my husband from December. We took a trip to St. Martin, and then from there we took a day trip to Anguilla, and we took a ferry, and it looks exactly like that. The water is really that blue, and the beach looks exactly like that, and it is truly a paradise. And these pictures were perfect for this collection. So I was very excited to get to scrap them, because, you know, you have some pictures that you hold off scrapping because you don't really have the perfect collection to go with them. Well, lo and behold, this was perfect. So I'm going to be using this collection for lots more of these pictures, because I've got a lot of them. Okay, so I'm just playing around with some of the papers and some of the embellishments of, you know, where I want to put this, where I want to put that, and I'm just cutting different pieces, different sizes. I feel like at this point I've got a lot of blue going on already from the pictures, so right now I'm just focusing on getting some yellow and some pink in there, and I'm going to use that big circle in the background. I'm going to wind up cutting it in half, but it reminded me of a sun, and so since we're outside in the bright sun in these pictures, I felt like I needed a sunshine on my page. And so that's going to serve as the sun. I'm in love with this blue color. It is so pretty. And if I had unlimited amounts of ink, I probably would have printed all of these full size. But since my ink is on limited supply at the moment, I did not print everything out full on 8.5 by 11. So, and this is another option. You can print things in smaller bits. You know, you don't have to print it all out at one time, and you don't have to print it out full size. It just depends on how you scrap. Some people don't use a lot of pattern paper, some people do, so it just depends. I knew I wanted to do mixed media and use a lot of those embellishments, so that's the route that I took. So I've decided that these 2 pieces are definitely going to stay where they are, and I'm going to do some mixed media here. So I'm going to use some white gesso and just kind of go over the white spots that I have left, or the white space, and then some of this pattern paper here. Now, to find the perfect blue, I went into my shimmer stash and I found this color. This is an aqua hues, and it is called Blew Me Away, and it's flat watercolor. There's no shimmers in it. It's just plain flat color. And I'm going to do a little bit of packaging here and just wet this paint, mix it up, and do a little bit of smushing. Now, I didn't want to cover up the hellos because I love that you can still see them even though I added the gesso. I wanted that to be visible over on the right, but I did want some blue. I feel like every time I create a pool a pool layout or a beach layout, you know, I've got to have blue on there, and I feel the need to have the look of water splashes on my page. And so this is where the blue watercolor comes in. You know, it looks like the waves are crashing and they just landed on my paper. And I love how that looks. I'm going to do a little more gesso on top of these two layers here, and then come in with some yellow. I believe this yellow is an aqua hues also, and it is called Pot of Gold. Or that may be, no, this is the Inklings. Okay, I'm right. This is an Inklings, and it's called Daffodil. No, it's a Creamies. I have way too many shimmers. Can you tell? I believe that's a Creamies, and it's called Daffodil, and it's a pretty shimmery yellow. I didn't write these names down. I should have, but I know that that's, you know, I don't think it's, I think that's Daisy. I will look these up, and if you want to specifically know which yellow I used, I will definitely let you know. But I don't have all these names memorized. I should, as much as I use them. Do a little bit more packaging here, and I'm just going to go back and forth working on my mixed media part here. I'm loving how this is coming together. I'm going to do some splatters here with my brush. And then this was my favorite part. I decided to do some stitching with some light blue thread, and I love how that looks. I love, 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 love it. That is the perfect embellishment sometimes to me. Something as simple as stitching. You know, it just creates such a cool effect, and it gives a little pop of color, and it just makes that sun, that's what I think it is, a sun so crisp, and you can really get the effect of the rays. And I just think that looks really neat. I was very excited with how that turned out. Now I'm going to play around with the embellishments. I've got the background pretty much finished, and I want to bring in some of those really pretty flowers, that frame. I added some thread in there, and then I'm going to put in a couple of these butterflies. There's these little circles that have different sayings on them. I'm going to use that as part of my title. And I know there's a way to do the print and cut where this will print and cut on the Cameo, but yeah, I'm embarrassed to say that. I have not learned how to do that. And I'm sure it's not hard, but it takes time to learn that, and I just haven't done it yet, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind cutting out things with scissors, so it all worked out in the end. And so as you can see, most of the three main colors in this collection are the blue, the pink, and the yellow. And so with my pictures being blue heavy, I did not want to add a lot of the blue pieces close to the pictures, simply because I wanted the pictures to stand out. You know, that's always my objective with a scrapbook page, is to make the pictures stand out, whether they're in color or black and white. In this case, these pictures had to be in color. There was no way around it. I was not going to print these in black and white. And so I feel like the pinks and the yellows surrounding the pictures, you know, enhance the photos. It enhances that pretty blue. And then with all these other small bits of blue going on through the layout, it also enhances the blue, if that makes any sense. All right, so I played around with everything. I got everything glued down. I didn't want to make you watch me glue, but I used my quick dry adhesive in my fine liner bottle and got all of those little bits and pieces glued down so nothing's going to move. And I love how this is looking. I'm going to come in and work on the rest of my title. I'm going to draw in a little faint line, and then I'm going to pull these out from my stash. These are some really cute and still very awesome. They stick great. Glitz Alpha stickers, and it's almost like a light pink wood grain, and they were the perfect pink. I could not use those. They were perfect. So my title's going to be Summer in December, because we were there. That was literally like 2 days after Christmas, you know, and you think Christmas, you think snow, but nope, not in the islands. It is 84 and sunny all the time. So it's basically summer all year round. And that's when we were there. So this is Jenny B. Blue Vibes. I'm going to add a little bit of those splatters around. You know I love that color. I do know the name of that one. I'm going to add in a couple more embellishments here. That's a little tag, and I just wanted it to look like I stapled it, but my stapler wouldn't reach there, so it says Hot Right Now. And then I'm going to draw in my lines for my journaling, and that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I had such fun making this. I highly recommend you check out Claudia's store. Like I said, the link will be down below. Check out her collections. They are very pretty. She has thought of everything, and she is wonderful at coming up with designs and colors, just everything. She's a natural at designing these. So check them out. And I've got the final photos coming up. I did add 3 flare buttons from my stash after I turned off the camera. You can see those scattered around the page, but that's my final layout. I hope you guys like this. I had a lot of fun making it. I love how it turned out. So let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you check out Claudia's YouTube channel. She's posting videos all the time of her awesome, beautiful scrapbook pages. And, you know, let me know, or let her know if you have any questions. And, oh yeah, I added that title there with those little white stickers also. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a great weekend, and see you later.